It was one of those days. 14 hours in the office. And all I've got to show for it is a ramen craving that won't quit. It's not like people stopped going missing. They didn't. Like coins slipping through couch cushions. Happens every day. But with so many cases going cold, who's gonna trust some back alley private eye?
Elijah Crow?
That's me.
I was hoping to find you. Could we talk?
Sure, why not swing by the office?
I wanted to, but got cold feet. Stepping in there would have made it too real, and I wasn't ready for that.
So you'd tailed me to my ramen spot instead.
I didn't mean to follow. I know it's awkward. Please. I've no one else to turn to.
Take a breath. Tell me what's going on.
It's my daughter Audrey. She's been missing for 3 weeks. I don't have proof, but I think the cops aren't really trying to find her.
I'm sorry to hear that. How old is she?
She just turned 17 this July.
Got any clue what might have happened?
Not really. Her friends last saw her at the basketball court on Marshall.
Things all right at home?
We haven't been close lately, with my hours and her, well, teenage years. But no, nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, here's a photo of her.
She's definitely got her mother's looks.
That she does. I'm Scarlett, by the way. Sorry, I should have said sooner.
Listen, I'll take the case. But I've got to be straight with you, Scarlett. It won't come cheap.
Anything.
And...
I know. Missing person cases go cold quick in this city. But she's my daughter.
Tell me about Audrey. Hobbies, friends?
Not much for hobbies, really. Just comics. A couple childhood friends. Riley and Athena. They swear they don't know a thing.
How was she in school?
No trouble. Grades were decent.
Anywhere else I should check? Besides the court on Marshall?
I'm not sure. Like I said, we weren't that close.
No father?
It's just the two of us now. He fell ill during the Dark War and passed a few years later.
Leave your details with me. I'll be in touch.
Thank you. I'll be waiting.
And just like that, she was gone. Leaving me with a new case, but I had a bad feeling. If my years as a detective taught me anything, it's that Audrey's odds weren't looking good. The city's not what it used to be.
Was it ever any different?
Nah, you're right. It's always been a pit. Busy night?
Just the usual. Got a smoke?
Sorry, I quit. Gave up vegetables, too.
They are all I eat. None of that fake stuff from the supermarkets. Got a little garden. Grow my own tomatoes and all.
These resurrected cats almost pass for the real deal. Even meow like them. Out of all the extinct creatures they revived, mammoths and cats really hit the jackpot. Guess I should hit the ATM first. And to think, we had to go through a civil war to bring back paper cash. This should keep me going tonight. Hey boss, 1 black garlic ramen to go. Would've stuck around to savor it, but this new case needs my attention.
Want something to wash it down?
Yeah, cold beer would hit the spot.
I only got the spicy kind left.
Even better. Bring it on.
We talking just spicy or sweat through my shirt spicy?
Go for the extra spicy.
Coming right up. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Out of that too. Guy before you snagged the last beer.
Wait, so no cold beer with my ramen? Ah, that's criminal. The only way to end a good bowl of ramen? Slurp it down to the last drop.
No other way of going about it.
Are you sure you're gonna drink that beer?
Yeah, nothing like cold beer after ramen.
Ain't that the truth?
Whoa, what are you doing? You just warmed up my beer. I can't drink that now.
Why don't I take it off your hands? If I were 20 years younger, I'd buy myself a Night Dragon 3000. Ride it straight to the coast, hole up in some cove, living off of lobster and coconuts. But back then, I could never have afforded one of those. The basketball court on Marshall, the last one in the city. There was a time when every block had one, or maybe an ice rink. Now it's a relic, like those video rental shops. Speaking of which, I still have a movie to return. Huh. You've got a perfect view of Rourke Prison from here. That's where the worst of them end up. The ones guilty of thought crimes. And they had to put it right up there in the sky, so you never forget what crime they hate the most. Is that your portable TV?
Yep. I like having it on while I play. Background noise keeps me focused.
Mind if I flip through the channels?
Go ahead.
Evening.
Hey,
You always come out here to shoot hoops alone at night?
just clearing my mind. No one to hassle you out here.
Except Rourke, looming up there.
Constant reminder. Better watch what you think.
Especially on an empty stomach, at this hour.
And definitely not without something to drink.
I might need to grab some booze to get him to open up.
Ah, just what I needed. You ever been up there?
On Rourke? Thank God, no. If even half the rumors are true, I'd lose my mind.
Oh, they're true. Spent the summer of '65 there. They keep you awake while they strip you of your memories. One by one. Childhood gone. Bit by bit. By the end of it, no mom, no dad, nothing. They told us. A clean mind is a safe mind. Say it enough, you start to believe it.
What'd they lock you up for?
Nothing. Just filling quotas. My number came up.
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. My mind's clean now. No more trouble.
Not too clean, I hope. I've got some questions about a girl.
You're in the wrong neighborhood for that.
Not that kind of thing. She used to hang around here at night, like you do. Name's Audrey. Here's a photo. You've seen her, haven't you?
Doesn't matter. You won't catch her. Not where she's going.
Where's that? Her mother's worried. She wants her found.
She's after the lost memory. The one that matters the most.
Where do you find something like that?
Where indeed? Someplace she read about in her comic books.
Her mother said she was into those.
She'd sit by the fence, reading, night after night.
Superheroes and the like?
More like murder mysteries. She liked the way the clues were all there. The real puzzle was piecing them together.
That's interesting. Thanks. That helps a lot. Guess I'll swing by the local comic shop. A portable subwoofer, powered by a battery. That's the Ultra brand. Seriously powerful stuff. Does it belong to you?
No idea who owns it.
Leaving it here seems like a bad idea. Someone could trip over it. This place is the only comic shop for miles. Hope it's the one Audrey liked to hang around. The Zombie Widow. The Girl from Gamma Draconis. The Genesis Gem. Worlds at a Time. Warrior Princess of the Sacred Desert. Mammoth Ogres of the Red Moon. Maximus the Vandal. The Atlantean Pyramid. Cybernetic Undead. Fist of the Paladin. An American Werewolf. Doomsday Axe. A poster of some girl with a giant sword.
That's Tammy the Warlock Slayer. My favorite issue just came out. Tammy finally decapitates the Warlock King and drinks wine from his skull. Isn't she just dreamy?
Hey,
If you're here about dragon mages, yeah, we know it's bombed. No refunds though. Store policy.
not what I'm here for, actually.
Oh, sorry. Just a reflex. Everyone's been after refunds ever since the author croaked halfway through the series. They gave the ending to some hack who can't write to save his life.
Right. I'd write if I were a fan, but I'm looking for someone. A customer of yours, Audrey.
Audrey. She used to come in all the time. Rented something new every weekend.
Think you can print out what she rented recently?
I don't know. There's privacy policies and stuff.
It's just that we have similar tastes. I love all the comics she's into. And you get a commission, don't you?
True, but how do I know you're not just some creep? Oh, I got it! A quiz. If you're really a fan of comic books, this should be easy. Pass, and I'll print out a rental history for you.
Fine. Hit me with it.
Alright, listen up. I'm going to hint at 5 classic comics. You can see them on the covers here. Point to all 5 in the order I mention. Ready?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. First, All Grief and Decay. Mary's out for revenge. Second, Raoul's more machine than man and wires instead of veins. Third, it's a bloody world of stomping giants and endless brawls. Fourth, creation sparkles and gleams in its beauty. Last, an ancient monument that touches the sky.
Okay, let's see. Zombie Widow. Cybernetic Undead. Mammoth Ogres of the Red Moon. The Genesis Gem.
Wow, look at that. You really know your comic books.
Grew up on the stuff.
All right, let me get that printout for you. Let's take a look. Huh. Interesting.
What's up?
Looks like most of Audrey's rental history is wiped. The only thing I can recover is the last comic she rented. World's Out of Time, Issue 8. You'll find it on the front shelf.
Appreciate it. You've been a big help. World's Out of Time. The last comic Audrey rented. Looks like it's about some Captain McKay on the starship Leviathan. He's got that determined look. But what's driving him? Seems like he's hunting for some alien species that lives in the dusk of space. Ancient entities born from the husks of dead gods. Known as Yenuans in McKay's galaxy. They wander the outer reaches of space. There's something McKay's after. But what? Oh, he lost his wife. Could the Yenuans help with that? There's something underlined here. It reads, "The Leviathan closed in on the space station. A tower of dark matter and exotic materials, drifting in a sea of shattered stars." Someone added a note in red ink. I have to go there. Cheryl could help. Did Audrey write this? And if she did, go where? To which tower? Wait, there's really only one she could have meant. Burwyn Tower. I know where you can spot it, just off the coast. Am I really going back there? That tower tried to kill me 3 times when I was watching it for clients. And now I'm heading back for another round. I must be out of my mind. Hey, can I rent this comic?
Sorry, that's our only copy, and it's reserved for one of our regulars.
Not a bad idea. Done. Snapped a shot of Audrey's note. Handwritten and all. Burwyn Tower looms in the distance, like the last tower of Atlantis, a citadel of cybernetics, where cutting-edge tech takes on life of its own. Stories say they built a mechanized mine, one so advanced it can predict the future. It tracks subatomic particles, following the threads of reality as they unfold. If I could see the future, I'd be buying lottery tickets. I'd retire early, spend my days on one of those perfect beaches they put on postcards. Something glints in the sand. A magnet, smeared with tar. In this state, it's as good as junk. The sea has sparked more imaginations than any mountain, forest, or desert. Its depths are as unreachable as the farthest stars. Its endless expanse has inspired countless stories of voyages. It calls to you, like a siren, with its sound and shimmer. When I was a kid, my mother placed an urn in my hands. Now, she said, and I shook it, eyes shut, as ashes scattered into the wind and were carried off by the waves. Say goodbye, she said. How could I? I was 5. And Dad had promised he'd come back. Not the usual time for a beach stroll.
Could say the same to you.
Burwyn Tower. Quite the enigma, wouldn't you agree?
Enigma, please. I know exactly what they're up to over there.
Oh, and what would that be?
They're doing all kinds of tests on the dead. The tower's a big, ugly Frankenstein lab.
Zombies, huh? Haven't heard that one before, and I've heard plenty.
Believe whatever suits you. I know what I've witnessed. Every week, a truck leaves the Good Samaritan Hospital past midnight, heads to the harbor. Long crates, wrapped in white, get loaded onto an unmarked boat, and off it goes, straight to that cursed tower.
You've seen this with your own eyes.
Clear as day.
That's quite the tale, Miss...
Call me Cheryl. And you are?
The name's Elijah. Say, do you know the girl in this photo?
Lots of people want to find Audrey, and they've all got her picture. Why should I believe you actually know her?
Audrey and I are pretty close. We even read the same comics. Do you know how much she loves those? Look here. Something she wrote in the latest issue. You recognize her handwriting, don't you?
Yes, that's definitely Audrey's.
Her mother's been looking for her. Do you know where she might be?
Audrey's gone missing.
You didn't know?
That's bad, really bad.
What do you know, Cheryl? If Audrey's in danger, you need to tell me.
She was supposed to. She must have. But what if she actually pulled it off?
Pulled off what?
I can't say. Not yet.
You need to tell me, Cheryl. Her life might depend on it. Holy.
Ravens. I'll find the ravens.
Whatever Cheryl was about to tell me, someone made sure she wouldn't. By the time the cops showed up, all they could do was state the obvious. Whatever Cheryl was about to tell me, someone made sure she wouldn't. By the time the cops showed up, all they could do was state the obvious. She was gone. They pulled me in, but I was out within the hour. The chief's an old friend. Drop it, he said. Trust me, this isn't a case you want to get tangled up in. But I couldn't let it go. Audrey was still missing, and the clock was ticking. I contacted Scarlett saying I had some news. The kind you don't give over the phone. She told me to meet her on the roof of Jackson Tower.
Sorry I'm late. I had to make sure I wasn't followed.
There's always someone watching. And someone watching them. And so it goes. Ever heard of someone named Cheryl? Red hair, close to Audrey, interested in Burwyn Tower?
We had a neighbor by that name once. A scientist of some sort. She used to help Audrey with math homework when she was a kid. Had all kinds of theories. Some about what happens in Burwyn Tower.
That's her. She's dead. Shot tonight, down by the shore.
What? Oh, right in front of you? What has Audrey gotten herself mixed up in? You've got to find her.
I'm on it, Scarlett. Seems Audrey was after the lost memory. Ring any bells?
It could mean any number of memories. Her memory was wiped a couple of years ago.
On Rourke?
Where else? I don't know why they picked her. Could be they were...
Filling quotas. What about the Ravens? Find the Ravens were Cheryl's last words.
The Ravens? You mean those persecuted androids? The ones that want to be human?
Of course. But why would Cheryl bring them up? Was Audrey in contact with them?
No, absolutely not.
Scarlett, you have to be honest with me. I can't help you otherwise.
I am telling the truth. Audrey's 17. How would she even know where to find them if the government can't?
Fair enough.
Audrey never forgave me after the divorce. Frank was a good father and she missed him. Maybe that's why she pulled away over the years. I don't know.
Any special places she'd go to spend time with Frank?
She used to skip school to visit him at the bionic lab he worked at on Morrison. They'd hang out there or grab pizza on Quarterly.
A bionic lab, huh? Cheryl would have me chasing androids trying to become human. And Frank was working in a place making humans more like machines.
You think there's a link?
There always is. Alright. I'll check out the lab and the pizzeria. I'll keep you posted.
Stay safe, Elijah.
Looks like someone left their toolbox after working on the roof. By the looks of it, it's been here forever. I doubt anyone would miss this beat-up handheld laser cutter. You could almost fall in love with the city from up here. Down below, though, it's all gutter and grime. A rooftop ad is displaying numbers, but I can't quite make them out. Something about that ad feels off. That's not gonna work. I'll just wreck the magnet. The hot air's melted all the tar away.
Evening.
Evening. This is where people come for Bioware enhancements and nanobot infusions, right?
That's the place, but you don't exactly scream biocybernetics enthusiast.
What gave it away?
Oh, just the way you're glaring at the equipment.
Guess I need to work on my poker face. I'm here about a man who used to work here. Frank.
Frank? That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Any chance he made enemies?
Hard to imagine. Frank wasn't the kind to ruffle feathers. Why the interest in him?
I'm looking for Audrey, his daughter. The mother hired me to find her.
A private detective, huh? And seemingly the only one in town still running on original parts. As for the girl, I wish I could help. I hope she's okay.
Labs like this sometimes take work off the books. Jobs for certain folks who don't like paperwork. Any chance Frank was involved in something like that?
I'd be shocked. That wasn't him. At least not the Frank I knew. He didn't seem like the kind of guy who'd get mixed up in shady stuff.
Got it. Thanks. If I have more questions, I'll know where to find you. What's this, bionic oil?
Ha! No! Just what's left of my laxative. Got a stomach problem? Use it with caution. It's no light stuff.
So, how many chips would you say the average person has?
Most install at least 2 in their lifetime. Then there are the chimeras, with half their brains swapped for plastics.
I knew a chimera once.
Chimeras are so charming. She must have been extraordinary.
She was.
What happened to her? Don't tell me you let a chimera slip through your fingers!
One day, a man approached us. He shouted that chimeras were stealing opportunities from real people. Then he pulled out a gun and shot her. Point blank. Just like that.
I'm so sorry. That's horrific.
I've got no further questions for him right now. Don't Stop Me Now is the pizzeria on Cordley. The first one in a 2-mile radius that isn't just another Big Tony's.
Hey, we're closed. Can't you read the clock?
Your sign says you're open 24/7.
Oh, we are. Welcome to Big Tony's Pizza.
I thought it was Don't Stop Me Now.
It is. Your console's over there. Help yourself out, smartass.
The birthplace of pizza and mac and cheese. You the owners here?
Why, you looking for a job? Filing a complaint? We don't take complaints, and we're fully staffed. Now get the hell out of here.
Huh? No, not quite. Just curious if you remember a guy named Frank. Used to come by a lot with his daughter Audrey.
And what, you think I remember every customer that walks in? For Christ's sake, what do I look like?
So you don't remember Frank?
Of course I do. Came in all the time with his kid Audrey. He'd order the meatball madness. And Audrey was all about the Mamma Mia pizza. Old cannoli doesn't forget her face, a favorite order, and who still owes him money.
I'm here about Audrey. Her mom sent me. She's been missing for 3 weeks now.
Missing? I was wondering why she hadn't come around lately. I hope she's all right.
Anything you remember about her that might help me track her down?
Can't say I knew her well, but she used to drive me nuts, leaving these secret messages in a customer profile.
On that console over there?
Yeah. No idea who they were for, but I deleted them whenever I found them. I might not have caught them all, though. Maybe there's something still in there.
Thanks, that could be helpful.
Just find her, all right? Tell her there's a slice of Mamma Mia waiting for her at Big Tony's.
Let's try and access Audrey's profile.
Look under Audrey and Frank's account.
Got it. Thanks. What's this? Looks like Audrey put a puzzle lock on her page.
Sounds just like her.
Looks like I need to answer 4 questions about colors. I'm in. Alright, let's take a look. Lots of Mamma Mia pizza orders. There's a message here. They might be onto us, Jackal. Meet me at our cave on the shore south of the tower. This could be goodbye. Jackal, huh? Guess I'll head back to the shore. Gotta look around more. Let's see. Prosciutto pizza, smoked salmon, carbonara, white clam pizza. Yeah, that should do it. For later. Just a little something to snack on. Looks like just another seasoning in the ramen. Raspberry juice. Raspberry juice. Gotta look around for a cave. That's what the message at the pizzeria said. I haven't seen a cave along the shore yet, but if there's a place for secrets, this cove might be the spot. It's as if there was an entrance here. It's been blocked off by sand. I can't dig through it with my bare hands. An audio recorder. Seems odd to just leave this behind. This is gonna shake things up. The sand's gone, just like that. Looks like the subwoofer kicked the bucket. Guess I cranked it too hard. What? Is he? That's an android. I don't know what to make of it. It looks like he was sacrificed.
Brielle, here's my last message to you. They were wrong. The mind is a wonderful thing. A wonderful thing. A wonderful thing.
I think he's gone now. What did he mean by that? And who's Brielle? They cut a hole in his stomach. I can see a chip dog inside. I can just barely reach and get it. Damn, can't quite pull it off. It's attached by a cable to the rest of them. That did it. Freed the chip dock just as the laser cutter gave out. What a piece of junk. I can't get the chips out of the dock. When I shake the dock, they just snap back to the bottom. There, got them out. Few electronic chips that were locked into place with magnets. Androids use these for specific functions. I wonder what these are for. What do you make of these?
These are android chips. Military grade. Where'd you get them?
That's not important. What are they used for?
This one here governs character. Someone's self, so to speak. Looks like it's damaged. I'll get rid of it for you. These other two handle sight, microscopic and telescopic. Tell you what, I could use the one for microscopic vision. If you let me keep it, I'll install the telescopic one for you. Free of charge.
Is it gonna hurt?
Yes. I could numb the area for you, but, you know, the shot itself hurts.
Let's do it. Without the shot.
Righto then!
That's incredible. I can zoom in on stuff.
Yep! Zoom factors times 30. You can practically see the craters on the moon. Enjoy!
They call it Neon Heart City, the city of love, and it was love I found in the belly of the beast, in its neon slick grimy depths. It lasted as long as a dream does. Over before I knew it, so brief. It almost feels like a delusion, and what's left are memories. Like a string of pearls on a rust-covered field, so bright, so sweet, so rare. Enough to last a lifetime. Anyway, with this telescopic vision, I can make out the ad. Looks like a phone number. Might as well try it.
Tonight we meet at the laundromat on Grant.
Sorry?
Who's this? I said, who's this? You're a dead man.
They hung up, so someone's using that ad as a secret way to communicate. The laundromat isn't just for washing clothes. It's where they meet. Here we go. Somehow I always end up in a laundromat on a missing persons case. And the more sordid the case, the more detergent you find lying around. It's like a cosmic joke. Yin and yang or something. Just hope I won't find a head in the dryer this time. Someone left their detergent behind, just shy of empty.
You've got 5 seconds to tell me why I shouldn't put a bullet through your head.
Take it easy. I'm just here to do some laundry.
None of the machines are running and you're not carrying a bag.
Sharp eye. Okay, you got me. I'm not here for any laundry. I saw a number on a billboard and called it. Next thing I know, I'm being told to come here.
That message wasn't meant for you.
Doesn't seem like it was meant for anyone without military-grade telescopic vision. An android, perhaps? And since this city's crawling with clandestine android factions, I'm guessing you're a Raven.
You. I should kill you right now.
Go ahead. You won't get far. And you'll put your whole cell at risk. Like I said, take it easy. I'm no threat to Ravens. Actually, I'm glad we crossed paths. I'm looking for Jackal or Brielle. Heard of them? I suspect one of them is an android.
You know about Jackal?
I know a friend of his. Her name's Audrey. She's missing. And I think her life's in danger. She might be with Jackal.
No one's with Jackal anymore. He's dead. Sacrificed himself.
Sacrificed? At the beach? In a cave?
That's right.
Why would he do that?
Ravens offer themselves in sacrifice. By giving our lives, we hope to gain fortune for the rest of the flock. Jackal was our best. He gave himself willingly. For all of us.
I don't see how killing yourself keeps the authorities off your backs. If anything, it just makes it easier for them to thin your ranks.
That's our way. I couldn't care less what some human thinks about it.
No offense intended, I assure you. But like I said, Audrey's in danger. You sure you never heard of her?
Never. Maybe Brielle knows something. She and Jackal were close.
Any idea where I can find her?
Try one of those back alleys where girls dance for a crowd. I hope you find your Audrey. Enough innocent blood's been spilled.
Fancy looking visor. New model?
New. It's the Power Vision 10K. Practically a relic.
Gotcha. I don't know my power vision from my phantom sight.
Seriously, how do you even get around without a visor?
Half by miracle. Never really took to all those dream players. Gives me an eyesore after a while.
That's what Tylenol's for. Pop a couple, problem solved.
Guess that's one way to handle it. So how do dream players work anyway?
You either have them tap into your dream through a neural connection, like I do, or you plug in a dream chip, like androids do.
What are your go-to dreams?
Anything that takes me from the city. Places where cement isn't king, or where I can have the rivers gush through the back streets, down to the industrial zone.
You see all that through your dream player.
All that and more. A waking dream, right in front of my eyes.
There's always a strange presence after someone dies. There's something written on the rocky floor, but it's obscured by a thick layer of grime. The detergent quickly cuts through the grime, revealing a series of numbers and symbols etched into the floor. I'll memorize the numbers. They might come in handy. I don't see how that'd work. Eagle's directions led me here, a place where, a decade ago, I found love. It wasn't anything dirty or wild. She was a photographer, capturing life amid the shadows of grime. Her name was Faye, and it told you everything. A whisper of magic. That year would never fade into memory. I'll always live it. A mechanized dog. Got that metallic shine. Do you fetch, too? Good boy. You can forget about a belly rub, though. Funny quirk about robo-dogs is their insane love of cheese. Some kind of bug in their software. What's that in your mouth, by the way? A toy? Pizza's bad for real dogs, but robo-dogs, they can't get enough of this stuff. Good boy. Huh. The robo-dog just dropped something from its mouth. What's this? A toy of some sort? Hey, mind if I talk to the dancer?
No talking, just watching.
Alright, I'll watch then.
Watching cost. Pay up.
Here you go. Meatloaf over there isn't letting anyone near the dancer. Mesmerized, huh? Can't say I blame him. Long day? Bet you're starving.
Ramen? My favorite. Thanks. Not bad. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'll be right back.
Almost feel bad for the guy. Almost. Hey there. Got a minute?
I'm working. And no, I don't do dates.
You're stunning, sure, but this isn't about a date. Brielle, I'm here about Audrey. She's missing.
Not here. Meet me at the fish market just around the corner. 5 minutes. How do you know Audrey?
I'm a private investigator. Her mother hired me to find her. I found Jackal's body, then ran into Eagle, who promised to put a bullet through my head. Now I found you. I was hoping you might know where she is.
Audrey was looking for a way to get into Burwyn Tower.
What? Why? They torture people there.
You think I don't know that? I've lost friends to that place.
You're talking about ravens, aren't you? Androids trying to become more human through tech upgrades.
That's right. Thank God I'm done with all that nonsense. Becoming more human. No thanks. The more time I spend with humans, the less I like what I see.
Brielle, stay on track. Why did Audrey want to go to Burwyn Tower?
She said it had something to do with her dad.
But her dad's dead.
Look, that's all I know. Kid's a mystery. You never know what she's thinking. All she said was there's something she needs to set right. Something people got wrong.
Sounds like this is the end of the road for me.
Is it?
I'm not stepping foot on that island where the tower is.
Suit yourself. Maybe there's another crusade with your name on it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a job to do.
I'll head to Jackson Tower. I'll have Scarlett meet me there. Good evening, big guy.
The name's Amadeus. I'm a citizen.
Well, congratulations, Amadeus. That citizenship test they give, was it tough?
Not for me. Logic and empathy are my forte. My AI is cutting edge.
They say those tests get trickier every year. Soon enough, those empathy questions will be tripping up humans, never mind machines.
Humans already struggle with them. My brand of AI outperforms humans by 6 points on average.
Impressive. Good for you, Amadeus. So, what brings you out this way?
I'm searching for my pet parrot, Coco. I thought I saw her fly into this street.
Hope you find her.
Please don't take my paint bucket.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize it was yours.
My pet parrot, Coco, is missing.
And your plan was to paint the street?
Coco loves this greenish-bluish hue. At home, she'd grab a brush, dip it in the color, and paint anything she could reach. I thought maybe seeing her favorite color everywhere would bring her back, but no luck so far.
That's a monster of a fish.
And it's as good as it looks. You into shark meat? If I wasn't selling it, I'd be eating shark fin soup all day long.
The cobbler's kids have no shoes, huh?
You said it. Thing is, power's out on this street, so my ice is all melted. No ice means no preservation. This meat's got just a few hours before it starts to turn.
Any news?
Not the good kind. Audrey might be in Burwyn Tower. Apparently she went there of her own free will.
Her own free will? Why would she do something like that?
I'm not sure. It's got something to do with her dad. She thinks people got something wrong, and she could fix it.
That doesn't make sense to me.
I didn't think it would. But this is where I step out, Scarlett. There's nothing more I can do.
Elijah, please, I need to know if she's there. I'll double what I'm paying you. Triple it.
It's not about the money, Scarlett. I'm sorry. I wish I could do more.
Audrey's just a confused girl. She doesn't know what she's doing. Fine. I'll go there myself. I'll bring her back.
Bad decisions must run in your family. You'll be dead before you even get 500 feet from that island.
I have to try. You wouldn't understand. You're not a father.
You'll just be throwing your life away. That won't save Audrey.
I have to do something.
Back for more ramen?
Just an egg roll, thanks.
Here you go.
Appreciate it. Hit the spot. Hello?
Same place as last time. Exact spot. Don't keep me waiting.
What's this about? And where did you get my number? And here I thought I could finally go home and crash. Guess I'll see what Eagle wants first.
I told you not to keep me waiting.
Will you stop sneaking up on me like that?
Some detective. You keep leaving your back wide open. Anyway, listen up. I've been asking around. Audrey meant a lot to Jackal. If she was that important to him, she must have been someone really special.
I already told you. They were close.
It's more than that. She inspired him on his quest.
To become human.
Exactly. Jackal and Audrey uncovered something about Rourke.
Rourke. As in, Rourke Prison?
No, Rourke the circus bear. Of course, Rourke Prison. What other Rourke is there? I don't know exactly what they found, but whatever it was, it mattered a lot to Audrey. Next thing she did was head to Burwyn Tower. Don't ask me why. Now, normally I wouldn't care, but since helping her was Jackal's final wish, I got you this.
What's this?
A state-of-the-art jammer. Jackal gave one to Audrey. Take it on a boat, turn it on, and you're practically invisible to their radar. That said, I couldn't find the frequency you'll need to set it to. Jackal had it written down somewhere, but no luck on my end. Oh, and just so we're clear, it won't make you invisible to the naked eye. You'll still need to camouflage your boat the old-fashioned way.
Thanks, I guess. But I'm not sailing to Burwyn Tower.
Oh? Thought you cared about the girl.
It was just a job.
Right. You know, sometimes I wonder why us Ravens even bother trying to be more like you. At the end of the day, what's the difference?
I once knew a chimera. She could picture things in 4 dimensions in her mind's eye. She could paint like Michelangelo and do math like Gauss. But what really moved her was a rainbow sheen in an oil puddle outside a French bakery. She snapped a photo with an old-fashioned camera, the kind they used a century ago. She saw a world in a grimy rainbow, a beauty no one else noticed. Ever since her death, I haven't just yearned for her. I've yearned to care for someone like her, like Jackal cared for Audrey. Even with death looming over him, she was on his mind. Jackal sacrificed himself for the greater good of the Ravens. In becoming more human, he proved how much humanity he already had. I'll make this one attempt to get to that island by boat. Eagle's gadget better work. The TV's on channel 54. Looks like an action movie. Gunfights, whipping, intense stuff. Mind if I flip through the channels?
Go ahead.
I've captured the sound of the jungle birds vocalizing. Had to tape over whatever is on here before. Hey, do you think playing this recording of squawking jungle birds might help lure Coco?
With all my advanced AGI, you'd think I'd have tried that myself. But let's give it a shot. There you are, you little troublemaker. Thank you. I was so worried about her. I guess I can finally retire my paint bucket now. No more failed attempts to catch her with that. I don't need the paint anymore. It's yours if you want it.
If I sail like this, the boat will stand out. Anyone in the tower could spot me right away. That's it. The boat's now the color of the sea. Practically invisible to the naked eye. Well, old tower, you've waited long enough. I'm still alive. No drones were sent to hunt me down, yet. Should it really be this dead here? It's night, sure, but I didn't expect Burwyn Tower would be this quiet. Something's off about this place. Alright, I need to look around quickly before this place wakes up. That means no leaving the island until I find Audrey. This box is crammed with random stuff. Canned food, raincoats, tarp rolls, brine solution. I can use that. There's a high-powered flashlight here. It emits an intense beam of light. This could come in handy. What's this? A post-it note stuck to the side of the box. It reads, "New console password. Yada yada yada." Better remember it. It's a deep-sea squid, adapted to low-light conditions. And it's massive. I guess it must have some kind of artificial gill system. Otherwise, it wouldn't have survived. Looks like a general emergency broadcast went out at 6 p.m. today. They've ordered a full evacuation of the island, but it doesn't mention what happened. It's asking for a password. Let's try the post-it note one. Okay, I'm in. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like the system is protected by another layer of cybersecurity. Typical. Luckily, I think I can navigate my way around this one. Got it. Seems like I can override the emergency lockdown. This might get the doors open. It's worth a shot. Alright, that doesn't sound promising.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're Audrey. Your mother sent me to find you.
Did she now? Well, you just messed everything up. Oh no, we need to leave. But we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
I dropped my memory crystal. The whole reason I came here. And it slid under that squid. I went to find a spear or something to fight off the squid, but couldn't find anything. We can't leave without the crystal. Without it, everything's been for nothing.
Okay, give me a minute to figure this out. Deep-sea squid adapted to low-light environments. Might freak out from a bright flash like this.
Well, that did the trick. Here's my memory crystal. We better get moving. You got a ride?
That boat over here.
You came in that? Forget it. Use my drone instead. Thanks for the memory crystal. Even if you almost messed up the whole plan.
Don't mention it. Your mother...
Sent you to find me. I got that part.
You seem safe. Might as well call her now and let her know you're okay. No answer. That's odd.
It is the middle of the night.
What were you doing on that island? It's insanely dangerous.
Yeah, no kidding. That squid was intense.
I'm not joking, Audrey. You could have gotten yourself killed.
Chill, dude. And look, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you. They'd kill you just for knowing.
Who's they?
The thought monitors? The guys at Roic Prison? The government? Take your pick.
So you've stumbled on something they'd want to keep quiet. Listen, I've already put my life on the line tonight more times than I care to count. Just tell me.
I said I can't. I'm sorry.
Is that why you haven't told your mom you're running away? You thought telling her would put her in danger.
Yeah, that and she would have tried to stop me. I couldn't let that happen. The problem is, I'm stuck now. I've hit a brick wall.
I can't help you unless you tell me what you're trying to do.
Gosh darn it. They took me to Roic once, you know? Just filling their quotas. Up there, they erase memories. The ones that matter most. The ones with my dad. The ones that were beautiful. But they screwed up. I still remember pieces of him. Fragments they missed. And I want to get the rest back.
But, Audrey, there is no rest. They tore the rest away.
That's what they'd like you to believe. But I know better. I met an android called Jackal. He knew things.
I know about Jackal. Go on.
Jackal had spies everywhere. Informants feeding him information. He found out the process can be reversed. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone was duped into believing that once they wiped your mind, your past was gone for good. But the memories aren't gone. They're still in my mind, buried.
And that memory crystal?
It's Raven Tech. I can use it to hack into Roic and figure out how to reverse the process. But it has to be done tonight. After everything that's happened, they'll lock down communications to Roic by morning. I could use your help to pull this off. Memories are kinda important, don't you think?
Yeah, they are. What do you need from me?
For now, 2 things while I set up to hack into Roic's network. I stashed something on the rooftop of Pear Tree Tower. A small box. I need you to grab it. I also need you to hit the android scrapyard.
That place is probably locked up.
Doesn't matter. You don't need to get inside. Just find an android's telepathic chip in the dump.
What now?
It lets them communicate without speaking. We can use it to hack into Roic's network with some adjustments.
Not to sound disrespectful, but can't we just use Jackal's?
Jackal didn't have one. He was against technology that granted him non-human abilities. He wanted to become human, not Superman.
Right. So, Pear Tree Tower and the scrapyard. Those are my stops.
Thanks. And be careful, Elijah. Don't let anyone follow you.
No power, no ice. But a brine solution might save the day. Salt's the ultimate preservative, right?
You a lifesaver, man. This is just what I need. Not sure how I can thank you. Oh, I've been using this back scratcher all day. It helped me a lot. Now it's yours as a token of appreciation.
The android scrapyard. Where dead androids end up. Here, they're stripped for parts, and the rest gets tossed aside without a second thought. That's another thing androids never get. A decent burial. Even in death, they still look so human. That stopped the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt's moving again. That stopped the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt's moving again. I've got the head. Shame the back scratcher snapped in the process. That's where all the discarded android parts end up after anything of value's been scavenged.
An android head? Where'd you find it?
If you don't want me to lie, better not ask.
You hit up the scrapyard, didn't you?
So, you want me to make up a story?
What do you need the head for?
Think you could pull a telepathic chip from it?
I could, but I'm keeping the rest.
Deal.
Since you're here, you might as well help me extract the chip. Just hold this vacuum pump and use it when I tell you. All right, let's see what we can do. I've got some good news and some bad news.
Let's hear the bad news first.
I managed to extract your telepathic chip, but it's sealed. No good in its current state. Now for the good news. I also extracted a dream chip. It lets androids dream. I've got plenty of those lying around, so it's yours if you want it.
Do you need this pump back?
It's nearly out of juice, so you might as well keep it.
Pear Tree Tower. Some of the richest folks in the city live here. And, naturally, they have rooftop gardens, because why not? Meanwhile, I've got a couple of giant dead rats on my roof. Seriously, they're the size of boars. A rubber ear. You can get one of these for $1 at the knick-knack store. Not that I have any use for it. That vent lets sewer gases escape from the plumbing system. The smell is awful. Audrey's package is stashed in there. Of all the places she could have hidden it. Anyway, I've got it now. Got your stash right here.
Appreciate it. There's a lot of stuff in here I need. I have an extra collection bag in here. You can have it.
Thanks, I guess. I've attached the vacuum pump to the collection bag. Okay, I've just filled this bag with some seriously pungent odors. That's not gonna do it. Guess that's one way to handle it. So how do dream players work anyway?
You either have them tap into your dream through a neural connection, like I do, or you plug in a dream chip, like androids do.
What are your go-to dreams?
Anything that takes me from the city, places where cement isn't king, or where I can have the rivers gush through the back streets, down to the industrial zone.
You see all that through your dream player.
All that and more. A waking dream, right in front of my eyes.
Who am I kidding? That was never gonna work. I got this dream chip. Mind if I try it on your dream player?
Not right now. I'm dealing with some thugs, see? Since brass knuckles are illegal, I'm watching this kung fu dream, trying to pick up some moves to handle them.
You mentioned thugs were hassling you. I've got this stink bag. If they get too close, just throw it on the ground near them. That'll send them running for miles.
Gee, thanks. I really appreciate that.
I've got this dream chip. Mind if I try it on your dream player?
Sure. Go ahead and pop it in.
So, this is what androids dream of. Definitely not electric sheep. Never seen rocks like these. Purple, smooth, and damp. You don't see rivers like this anymore. That deep, clear blue is long gone. All we got now are brown sludge streams, more like sewer runoff. The stream's glitching. Is the chip corrupted? How would I even start fixing that? That might be the way out. The dream chip's glitching.
Is it? Let me take a look. Ah, a few pins are bent. There, I've straightened them out. Should be good now.
I've got this.
Sure.
Hope the dream chip's working now. Hey, I don't think I've seen you the last time I was here.
You're not the dreamer.
Not exactly. The owner of this dream chip, well, they're gone now.
I'm a dream that won't be dreamed again.
Yeah, I guess not. I'm sorry.
Even fairy dreams don't last forever.
You're a fairy?
As long as someone dreams me. You're carrying a secret with you.
A secret?
You have something that's locked and sealed. Show it to me.
Do you mean this?
Yes. The telepathic chip is sealed.
It's password protected if that's what you mean.
I can lift the seal for you.
You can? That would be great.
But if you want a fairy to help, you have to play.
Alright, what's the game?
A fairy loves her riddles. Answer mine without words, and the seal will be lifted.
Riddles, huh? Alright, hit me with them.
Here they are. First, I fall without fear, yet I'm never harmed. I dance down cliffs and let my roar be heard. Second, I cradle the moon and hold the sun, and when I'm clear, I summon the stars. Third, I can be smooth or rough, small or grand. I'm part of the earth, but not the sand. Fourth, I twist and turn through land and town. I move without legs and can be still without stopping. Fifth, I take a dive, and though I'm water, I seem alive. These are my riddles. Solve them, then reach for the floating chip. Remember, no words in your answers.
Let's see what this story's all about.
You've solved my riddles. As promised, the seal on your chip is lifted.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. That might be the way out. Here's the telepathic chip, fully unlocked and ready to go.
Perfect. Just what I needed. Thanks. Alright. I think I've got everything I need to hack into Heroic. Mind holding these for me while I do this?
Sure thing. What are these things?
It's the neurotuner and the key to operate it. Careful where you point the tuner. It can be dangerous, especially to androids. It packs a nasty shock. Okay, let's see if I can hack into Heroic's network. Looks like we're making progress. I'm in! I can't believe it. This actually worked.
They can't trace this signal and figure out where we are, right?
Not with the scrambler I'm using. No chance.
Good to know.
Alright, I've got what I needed. Now, I know how to configure the neurotuner. We just need to follow this procedure, and bam! My childhood memories should be back.
Are you gonna do it here?
No, this is important to me. I want to do it somewhere special, at the shore just south of the pier, where Jackal used to hold ceremonies. I'm going to do it there, and I want my mom with me.
Let me try her phone again. Still no answer.
She's a deep sleeper. She could sleep through a truck reversing next to her. I'd feel better stopping at home first before heading to the beach.
You know what, Audrey? Let me swing by your place and wake her up. I'll meet you at the beach. You can use the time to set everything up.
Sure. We're at 21 Oakhurst, apartment 5. See you at the beach.
That's the address. Now, to see why Scarlett isn't answering.
Stop. Don't reach for the door.
What's up, Eagle?
I knew you'd help me track down Audrey. You didn't disappoint, but this is where your part ends.
Why's that?
You have your mission, and I have mine. Find Audrey. Learn how the memory restoration works. Take her tuner. Now, hand it over.
Who put you up to this?
Some dealers who caught wind of Audrey's plans. People who had their memories wiped and want them back. Powerful folks who paid the cops to look the other way. I was in two minds about going through with this, but then they made me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Big paycheck, eh? And to think, as a Raven you tried so hard to become human. Turns out you were more human than you ever realized. Scarlett, is she...
Sedated. She's fine.
And Cheryl, that was you, wasn't it? You pulled the trigger.
She was about to step in. I couldn't let it escalate.
And yet, you didn't take me out.
I was considering that. But then I figured I'd rather have you go to Burwyn Tower and fetch the girl instead of me. Now, hand over the tuner.
I can't do that.
You take a bullet just so she can remember her old man?
Memories are everything. Take them away, and what's left? If you lose the good moments, did they ever really happen?
Never figured you for the sentimental type. Last chance. Hand it over. You take a bullet just so she can remember her old man? Never last. You take a
memory.
Never last.
I shouldn't just hand it to him. Who am I kidding? That was never gonna work.
You take a bullet just so she can remember her old man.
Memory. If you lose...
Never figured you for the sentiment last chance. Hand it over.
This key should help me unlock the neural tuner. Let's see. Seems like I need to create a path here. That's it. I can now use the neural tuner. I should be very careful with this thing. Audrey said it could deliver quite a shock to androids.
What happened? Where am I? Who am I?
Must have been quite the psychic blast. Scarlett's heavily sedated. All right. Best to let her sleep through this. Better rendezvous with Audrey.
Is my mom okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Just asleep.
Good call, not waking her. Let's get to the shore.
These stones. Did Jackal arrange them?
Yeah, it's a ceremonial half ring. He'd stand here and speak to his people. He'd push them to go beyond their silicon limits. To become...
human.
Exactly. That was everything to him. He always had a purpose. But what about us? What are we reaching for?
No idea. Just holding on to what we've got feels hard enough.
Either way, in his honor, I'll restore my memories here. Wait, I left a bag here with Jackal's ceremonial ring inside. And it's gone. Someone took it.
Don't worry. I'll go find it while you set up. There are berries in this sack. I must have startled the bird. That's gotta be Audrey's ring. I bet one of the birds picked it up and dropped it there. If only I could reach it somehow. It ate 'em right up. Just a stick. Easy as pie. I got the ring.
You found it. Thanks.
You've got everything you need?
I think so.
Are you sure you're going ahead with it? Using the tuner on yourself? You're not a doctor.
I know the risks. I've gone over them. But I'm not backing down.
What kind of risks?
Brain scrambling.
That doesn't sound good.
Elijah?
Yeah?
Thanks. For everything. But I'm doing this. Nothing's going to change my mind.
All right then.
Just need to configure the neural tuner and I should be good to go. I think. Okay. You can give me the tuner now. That's it. It's good to go.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I just need to aim this at my head and I'll finally get my memories back. Here goes.
Did it work?
I don't know. I'm trying to remember my dad. Oh, the beach.
The beach.
Not this one. Another one. When I was 4, Dad and I were stretched out on the sand, watching the sky. He pointed at the drifting clouds, telling me their names. Where are they going? I asked. All around the world, then back home, he said.
A hippo.
The memories, they're all blending together. The hippo. We went to the zoo when I was 5. My dad was already sick by then. He never said it, but I could tell from his cough. I want to ride the hippo. I told him. You're too small, he said. When you're older, we'll ride one together. I made him promise. Then we went to see the flamingos. Last stop, the flamingos. I'd never seen such pink feathers before. I fell in love with them instantly. I want one. I want a flamingo. I begged. One day, he promised, my Audrey will have her flamingo. Remember that, he said. And then, 5-year-old me just blurted it out. Are you going away, Daddy? He must have known by then. Must have known his time was running out. He picked me up and held me tight and said, so long as you remember this day, Audrey, they'll never be far.
Are you okay?
I remember everything. It's almost too much. I'm going to make sure everyone knows what they can do with the neural tuner. Everyone whose memories they stole, those people should get them back.
What else do you remember?
I used to keep a diary. I wonder what happened to it. I can recall the last entry.
Let's hear it.
Today we went to the beach, and I found the prettiest shell. Some boy tried to take it, but I told him, no way! It's mine. Mama says I'm like a crab with shiny things. Always grabbing them and keeping them forever. I don't care. It's a really good shell, and I think it's lucky. Maybe it will bring me good grades or make me grow taller faster, because I'm still short. My friend Morgan said I'd probably stay short forever, but she's just mad because I beat her at hopscotch. P.S. I hope I get a unicorn for my birthday. I asked Daddy, and he said, we'll see. Which means no, but a girl can hope.